Now go.
What up, Facebook? Shout out video. My name is Trinity, baby, as you all know. What's happening? You got my brother playing the game. Shout out to my old lady. Shout out to my sister, Anthony and them. She think we lame. She always think we lame. She thought we were lame before we knew. Shout out to the cameraman, Jeremy Garner.
What up, man? I'm 8.
She's still saying we lame. I don't know around with it.
Shout out to Gummy Bears, Golden Bears.
Alright, let's start this off. Shout out to Kobe Jackson. Can't wait till you get in high school, man. Shout out to Kendall Dyke. That's my brother. Still a Twitter. Shout out to Brooklyn. You like my status like 4 times. I was gonna forget you, Brooklyn. Shout out to Alexis Duhan. Shout out to Kiara Scott. Scott, yeah. Kiara Scott, Scott, yeah. What the hell? Shout out to Steve Mason. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to these people dying. Shout out to my brother Frank Collins. Shout out to my room. Shout out to the Showers resident. Shout out to my dog Chosen. More. Raymond. Shout out to Shite Washington. That's my dog. Christian, old lady. Shout out to Christian. Shout out to Ken Newton. Shout out to Kaya. Trace. Daniel.
What up?
I love you, Kaya. Kaya, I've been hearing things. Shout out to Kaylin. That's my dog right there. Kayla. Shout out to Deja. Shout out to Jay. Y'all make a good couple. I love you, man. This is my big brother.
Where's the old lady, huh?
Bro. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Ross. Ross Perez. That's my boy. Still sloppy, Ross. Shout out to Arquavian. Hey.
Yeah.
On my round, Arquavian. Don't say just lame, Trevor.
I ain't gonna blood on you.
Shout out to Andre Cox. Shout out to Marlon. Andre said you don't get no special shout out. You don't. Because you tall don't mean nothing. I love you, Marlon. I don't. Oh yeah, don't make me get Glenn on you. Shout out to Glenn now that I think about that.
She got beat up by Glenn or something?
Oh, Marlon no. Marlon knows good.
No, Marlon, I don't know you, but no.
Shout out to Christy. Why are you calling people on me? Shout out to Christy. I love you, Christy. What are you? Shout out to my boy Austin Henderson.
Well, I'm gonna bear good. Yeah. Shout
out to Jeremy Garner, the cameraman.
Yeah, I already know what it is, Facebook.
Why would you like the status if you?
Because I'm a savage, man. That's what savages do.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother Jarvis Wells. Lion. Shout out to Boosie Boo. Boosie Gradison.
I know. I ain't gonna say nothing. Keep going.
Shout out to Ratio. Hilarious. Terencio. Trey.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna be missing this video. We already did like 3 of them.
Shout out to Trey's Angel. I forgot your real name. Jimmy talk to me. Next time send your name. Shout out to Lakira Joseph. Shout out to Greg. Greg. I want to Cadillac no more, Greg.
Cadillac Records.
Cadillac. Ooh. Cause don't want to try it on his phone. Shout out to Josh Lizardo. That's my dog. Darnell, what's the Chico for never mind. Shout out to Roseman. Booty Meat. Shout out to my kid. Even though you move, you can still talk to me, my kid. I mean, yeah, you ain't gotta go ghost. You ain't gotta go ghost. You ain't gotta go ghost because you move. Shout out to Brooklyn Ariel. I don't know you, but you seem cool, I guess. You should hit me up. Shout out to Caitlin Nicole and the black man on Facebook. Yeah, shout out to Caitlin. I know you watching me. I'm gonna talk to you later, Caitlin. And the black man on Facebook. Shout out to Nick Wiley. It's Wiley in the building. Shout out to Eric Conley. That's my boy. We've been cool since like. Shout out to Greg Arias. I don't know why I just thought about him. Yeah, no, when you said Caitlin, I thought about it.
Dang.
That's all them niggas
Right.
you give a shout out to.
I guess y'all tired and going to you in my little
It's for his red up.
And I'm gonna give a shout out to Dominic Light. Cause y'all niggas talking, I'm gonna give my shout out.
Shout out to Corey Morris. That's my boy. Shout out to my twin Marissa. Shout out to my dog Elrin. Fly guy, I ain't seen you in a while, man. Shout out to my dog Darren. I ain't seen you in a while. Shout out to Gabby Wills. Shout out to me just dying. Shout out to Chet. Keep balling, bruh. Shout out to Bruno. Anthony Bruno. Can't wait to see you back on the football team. Shout out to hey, and we score a touchdown. I want to see you do the drive leg. Don't do that. Shout out to Chanel. I love you, Chanel. Shout out to Chris Cross Applesauce.
What up, boy? You ain't gonna get me today either, nigga.
Why you gonna get Trey, Chris? Why was he gonna get Trey?
I don't mess with
my dog.
Nah, man, me and Chris like brothers now. That's my nigga.
Why? That's my brother.
I will wanna go ride.
Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Marissa. Did I say Chanel? No, you did not say Chanel. Shout out to Chanel. Shout out to Chanel. But I thought I said Chanel. Probably did. Shout out to Ariane Key. Yeah, I heard from her. Yeah, I heard from her. I think she talked to Chance. I think she did. Shout out to Chance. Shout out to Chance. Shout out to Kendra, Terrell. You and Andrew need to stop together. It seems like every 5 minutes y'all break up. Shout out to Jamal. That's my brother. I love you, man. Shout out to Denzel. Shout out to Denzel. Shout out to Sub. Shout out to Kirsten Daigle. Shout out to Shaniqua Bars. Bird on my round. I see you. Shout out to Kaylon. Shout out to Marissa Evans. Did I say Marissa? I did. Shout out to Marissa. You still mean too. Them the late people. Shout out to Belle. Shout out to Ariana. Late. It had to be just late. Shout out to April. Shout out to April. Late. It had to be you. It had to be you and Eric. Late. Shout out to Kayla. She didn't even have to like the status.
Shout out to Horatio Kayla too.
Yeah, shout out to my little sister Kayla. Oh. 32 people on this thing. Shout out to the 32 people that like that. Shout out to my sister D. Eureka! Vernon. Eureka! Shout out to Alexis Mitchell. Shout out to Taylor Johnson. Shout out to my girlfriend for getting mad. You balling on that court. You just need to get that speed mixed up with that skill. Then you'll be a superstar. Shout out to my girlfriend getting mad at me. Shout out to Alex Ortega. And that dude got a shot, man. Shout out to Roy Albert. On the camera, let's see what happened. Shout out to Horatio again. Florencio.
That nigga like
dude, you cannot look at him with, like, dude, you cannot look at him with a straight face. I swear. If anybody could look at that man for 10 seconds without laughing, I would give you 20.
Hey, I ain't gonna play my nigga like that. This going on Facebook.
Hey, don't.
It's worldwide, man.
No, there is no money offered for doing it. Shout out to my dog, Jad.
Jad Young.
Yeah.
And Josh Thumb, 5-star clip.
He just started. Shout out to my dog, David Moore. That man a chuck. He got the funniest face. Bump anybody.
And his little brother, Bird.
And his little brother, Bird, is my dog. Shout out to me walking down the street shooting anything that walks by. Shout out to my little cousin, Keisha. What you doing on Facebook? It's past your bedtime.
And it's too old for you. How old Keisha is in like 12, 13?
I don't know. 14, I think. I think she's 13. She might be 13. Shout out to Destiny Sheridan. Shout out to Heather Nicole Peter. I feel like it's I don't know you, but I guess I can get the name. I feel like if you once again, Greg, don't let him Cadillac no more.
That's it.
Shout out to Dwayne Ratcliffe. Yeah. Shout out to Tay. Shout out to Caitlin. Shout out to Christy. Shout out to Paigelin. Shout out to my brother Tajay. Shout out to my brother Damien. Shout out to my brother Mike.
And shout out to that nigga Nick.
Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Jonas. Shout out to Timmy. Shout out to Marissa Page. I thought you said him. No, I said the other Marissa. Oh. Shout out to Stacy. We said some of you like 3 times.
I swear.
I know we did. I know it for sure. I know I said some names like 3 times, but them just the people that like my status like 3 times. Oh. So don't blame me for it. Oh, shout out to Mallory Stock. I did not think about her. Shout out to her.
Shout out to Talia Johnson.
Shout out to Talia.
Shout out to that nigga Big Mike. Jamaica, what up, boy?
Shout out to J Mike. Shout out to JC. Shout out to Jalen and his sister. And daughter, man.
Shout out to Lucius Bayham. Pimp Lucius. What up, boy?
Shout out.
You don't even know Pimp Lucius. Shout out to my cousin, Mysterious, Pretty Face, Quake. What up, girl?
What? Shout out to Brooklyn area. Shout out to Saints.
Forget the Saints, man.
Man, forget you. That's all I got.
Shout out to my nigga Isaiah Kuzan, Coochie Lip.
Coochie Lip. What's the name?
That's what they call him, Coochie Lip.
Coochie Lip. Coochie Lip.
Roy Albert.
Roy.
Teron Garner. Kayla Parnell. See this DJ name right here, I'm just gonna go up.
Shout out to 2012.
I ain't gonna say all y'all names, you know, so I'm saying ones that I wanna pick up. Call my big dog. I'm just messing with y'all.
What's up?
Jaquita Young, Jalen Jordan.
Hey, shout out to
Dog, I'm jumping.
Shout out to Curious. Always trying to fight somebody. Shout out to Nyoka. Shout out to Ashley TJ.
Man, shout out to the whole Facebook.
No. Shout out to Nike. There's some people. Yeah. Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out to Kiara Randolph.
Game 6.
Tyler Hudson.
Had to get Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan go hard. Shout out to Aaron.
Jamie Yana Felder.
Yeah, shout out to Aaron.
Mama. Honey, whatever your name is.
And then
Kendra White, boo.
Shout out to my dysfunctional family. Trey, you can put the camera
Madison Ramsey. Yeah, the camera is on Andre.
You got it on me right now.
Brandon BJ James. Destiny Morris. Marisa Evans. Now you can go, boy.
Marisa? Who is Marisa Evans?
What's up? Whatever her name is.
Marisa. Shout out to Momo and Papa.
Nigga, we don't gotta do it like that, dog. We really don't.
For Papa. Shout out to my brother Mookie, just got a new truck. Shout out to Walmart.
And I ain't gonna say the L word.
Walmart, man. Shout out to what L word?
That's why I say like you were saying.
Shout out to Winn-Dixie. Team Winn-Dixie. Shout out to Brandon.
Shout out to my little nigga Anki.
Let's go wrap this up. Okay. Now that we're wrapping it up, I'd like to give a second shout out to Saints Row. I'd like to give a shout out to Xbox. Team 2012. 2014. 2016. Oh no, it's 2016. Oh no, he graduated.
I ain't paying attention, y'all.
Sir, you 2016. We're gonna go out listening to the motto. Alright, Trey.
And cut.
Trey, when you stop saying cut.